I'm still cold, so not much of a shocker there. Anyway, so I'm the kind of person who up until like this year, I would like never have any dreams, or at least I like wouldn't remember them, so like it didn't really matter. But then like starting like this year, like end of the school year, like beginning this summer, I like started like actually remembering my dreams, or like actually having dreams, and like they were weird. And so I got to the point where I just started like writing them all down and putting them all in my memos, and like I've got like two sections of memos that are just full of some really weird things that I dreamt of. And so I thought that I would share some of them with you guys today. So yeah. Some of these are weird and they probably won't make sense. So I'm sorry in advance. You know, you can turn it off if you really want. So yeah. So I'm just gonna read it. Maybe it'll make sense. So it was when I was in that giant building and we were all supposed to go up in planes to experience flying. We were supposed to stand in line and wait until we could go up to the top of this pontoon boat where we would wait for further instructions. And on my way there, I was walking with a lot of North kids, so kids from my school, and there were also kids on top of the boat too. And then when I was close to the boat, I almost fell off the dock. And then, because it was like there was the boat and then there was like a ramp. Or, no. There was like the boat and then there was like a ramp that like went up against it. I have no clue how to, I don't know. Like against it, so you had to like hop like that. You had to like climb up and then like hop over the side. It was hard, okay? And when I was close to the boat, I almost fell off the dock, and then I fell on the cement sidings that were level to the ground, and I kept slipping while going up the ramp to the boat, and then I'm standing there struggling, and I look over and I see this kid, Jack McGraw, and okay, side note, this kid, he has a wheelchair, and I look over, and like he's just like standing up, you know, like he's like struggling a little bit, but like not more than anyone else, and definitely not as much as me. And he just gets on top of the pontoon boat, and I'm just standing there like, good for you. I can't do that. And yeah, and he got up, and then I was the last person left, which was kind of a bummer. And then everyone's waiting for me to get on top of this pontoon boat so that we can start flying or whatever we're gonna do. And then after a while, I finally got up and I sat down next to my friend Savannah. Love Savannah. She's fantastic. Just fantastic. And then it was time to go. And so me and Savannah are like gonna go first. And instead of us like getting in like planes, we have to sit in these red kayaks. And like then planes would like pull us behind them, like we were attached to a rope, and the plane would just like, there's like the kayak and then like a plane and there's like a rope, and just like pull us, and we'd be flying through the air. And so it started doing that. It just started pulling us, and like right when we started going, there were also like these giant like red wheels like in the water, and like stacked, like if you were like facing them, like they'd be like in front of each other, so like it would only be like you see one, but like really there's like a bunch, and so they keep going. So the first one starts rolling, and so then the next one and the next one, so it's kind of like a chain reaction. And then I only got to fly for 2 seconds, where like it was like a motionless like going through the air. And then I woke up. So yeah. That one was very descriptive. I know. I'm so proud of myself. And then, the strangest one, or just a weird one. So when I was a kid, I really liked the series of Unfortunate Events books. And I still do. And I'm still really excited for January 13th, which is when the series comes out on Netflix. So I had this dream when I was rereading the books. So I was Violet Baudelaire, who is like one of the main characters, and we were being chased, and I had to figure out how to get to VFD headquarters. If you didn't read the books, you're not going to understand any of this. But we had to get to VFD headquarters, and we had found it, and it was on top of a sand dune. But during this time, Count Olaf, the evil guy, he had Sunny, our baby sister. And so we were like trying to figure out like how can we get her back? Like, I don't know. And so then we were like we can like get into headquarters, and it's like this house, and like it's like really looks really cool because like you can't see it from the outside, but like on the inside, like it's like a house, like no one knew that it was there. And then we went in, and it like we were like looking around for like stuff that would be like useful or like information that we needed. And I know like we went into the basement, and while we were down there, Count Olaf came, and then he went in the basement and was like hunting us down, trying to kill us, because you know that's what he does. And then they decided that they were just going to torch the place, and we had to escape. And then I woke up. So yeah, I have some very strange dreams, and honestly, those aren't even the weirdest ones. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If not, I understand. And just remember, have fun, don't get lost, and bring back an adventure. Bye, guys.